I live in Cushnet Ave, and I would advocate
You need the name.
My name is Erik Andrade. I'm sorry. In 2013, the council was presented with an idea to have a creative district created in the city, and at the time, community members were concerned about the district because by design, it's designed to create gentrification. When you have a proposal that centers property value increase and an area, and it benefits only that area, what you're doing is you're centralizing wealth so that the wealth that's accrued by the taxes are now not accessible to the rest of the population. So those with wealth have made a decision, and institutions, nonprofits that were listed are nonprofits that were very much involved in the decision-making process for that district. And the concern that we had as a community then was that folks were cherry-picked into this district, and they were able to have power to do this. And what we've seen is that this district and the other districts that have been created in the city have increased displacement, in particular to the communities that directly abut. But overall, it's a domino effect. And we've heard a lot about where the city is first placing. And one of the things we're first placing is displacement right now. And that is as a result of strategic decisions that were made by council and municipality that have increased the capacity of displacement that's happening, and increase in property value. This is an opportunity. We heard a lot about centering wealth, and that decisions of folks that had significant wealth and that their decision should have a sway because they've had wealth and they've been involved in organizations that have been indifferent to the realities of what's happened to our community and what the reality is. I think also that the points that Councilor Burgo and Baptiste hopped on were really critical to talk about from the very beginning of this, that the numbers that they have are not necessarily guaranteed, and they haven't clarified so much information, so it doesn't make sense, especially in a crisis that we're facing right now with displacement. This council should be talking about protection zones for communities that abut areas like downtown to protect renters and homeowners from displacement that's happening. If you sign this bill, you're gonna see an increased displacement in this community, and it's gonna increase the harm. And what you've seen is nonprofits that likely don't pay into the taxes. There's nothing written that they've provided to tell you what they're gonna pay. They're gonna benefit as the community's pushed out. And they've been doing this for a while. Their benefit, and when you look at the reality as was expressed by the business owner on William Street with TL6 Gallery, that the people of the community are changing. And what we heard was a lot of people that spoke here, they spoke about knowing a history, but they don't know the history of the community and what's been happening to the community and how people have been displaced. Business owners see a business benefit, and the same way artists saw a benefit from the artist district, that artist district is now harmed the artists, and now they understand how it harms artists because the rent property goes up. But institutions like Whale, the National Park, the Whaling Museum, and the mayor of the city should not be making decisions on what we do, and also this shouldn't be a priority. It should be prevented, because you should look at how these districts historically displace communities and impact those that directly abut it.
Thank you, Erik. So I appreciate your enthusiasm for the speakers, but I would ask you to refrain from applauding, please.